I went to Beijing's secret matchmaking corner, then took myself on a solo Hotpot date. Stay with me if you want to see how modern Chinese singles deal with family pressure and how I still find joy in being alone. Before we start, please let me know where are you from and how do people in your country usually looking for a relationships? Please share in the comments. It means a lot to me. In China, it's very common for older family members to worry about the younger generation's marriage and relationships, especially during Chinese New Year. When the whole family gathers together, there's always someone who brings it up first. Do you have a boyfriend yet? When are you getting married? It's a classic topic. So, Chinese traditional Valentine's Day is coming, and my mom just called me to ask if I have any new relationships. Unfortunately, no. So not only me, but also many Chinese young people, they are single and trying to find their partners. They not only use the online website, but also some dating apps. And we have all kinds of dating apps like Tinder. But most of them prefer to go to the matchmaking corner to find the most suitable person for them. So today let's go to the matchmaking corner to have a look. The idea is simple. You write your personal conditions and the kind of partner you are hoping to find on a piece of paper, then leave it in the corner. When someone who fits your requirements sees your paper, they can contact you through the information at the bottom. No apps, no swiping. Just paper, sunlight, and a lot of hope for parents. Today I went to one of these matchmaking corners. It's located near the venue of the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Honestly, very few people even know there's a matchmaking corner here. It usually opens on Sunday afternoons, but when I arrived, I noticed almost no young people. It was all parents and grandparents walking between the rows of paper searching for someone suitable for their daughter or son. Every piece of paper on the ground represents one person. Their basic information, family background, job, income, and what kind of partner they hope to find. It's like a human resume, but for marriage. A boy come from Beijing, born in 1996, 180 tall, bachelor degree, who owns a car and a house, and is the only child. In China, marriage is often not just about two people. It's about two families. So before young people take that step, many families will carefully screen the other person's conditions. It can feel a little heavy, but for many parents, it's their way of showing love and protection. After I finished walking through the matchmaking corner, it was already dinner time. Then I took the subway to a shopping mall to eat. Weekend subways in Beijing are always this crowded, people everywhere, but I found my own little corner to stand. When I got out of the station, I saw one of my favorite snacks, grilled cold noodles. It's made by cracking an egg onto a flat dough sheet, brushing it with sauce, adding onion, sausage, and seasonings, then folding it all up. It's simple, hot, and so delicious. I was really hungry, so I ordered one. It cost 8 yuan, over $1. I sat by the side of the mall, eating and watching people pass by. Sometimes I do feel a little envious. Couples holding hands, people who always have someone by their side. It looks nice. But even if I'm alone, I should still be good to myself. So I decided to have a solo hotpot buffet. I love this kind of small hotpot buffet because it's perfect for one person. If I cook hotpot at home alone, I have to prepare so many ingredients and it usually costs more than eating out. Plus, I can never finish everything by myself. Here for just 40 yuan, about $5.5, I can eat dozens of different things. If I try to buy all these ingredients myself, it would cost over 100 yuan. So it's a pretty good deal. I first went to pick out the soup base I ordered. I chose the Sichuan beef tallow spicy broth. Then I grabbed my utensils and made my dipping sauce. Sesame paste and sesame oil are the most common bases for hot pot dipping sauce in China. Usually people start with one of them and add seasonings to match their own taste. The most common add-ins are garlic paste, soy sauce, oyster sauce, chopped green onion, and cilantro. The restaurant was packed, but because the seats are all side by side along a conveyor belt, it doesn't feel awkward to eat alone. In fact, I noticed quite a few young people eating by themselves, just like me. When a dish rotates in front of you, you just pick it up with the tongs and drop it into your pot. This time, I tried lots of different kind of meat. At the end of the meal, I usually finish with something filling. Today I chose fresh noodles. When they are cooked and coated in sauce, one bite is so satisfying. After that, I also had a slice of watermelon and a small dessert. Before leaving, I found that the restaurant has a free self-serve ice cream machine. Well, I have to show off my skills. I used to work part-time at McDonald's, so I know how to make a perfect swirl. I just finished my hot dog buffet and there is a concert nearby. I think you can hear the sound and the concert will last around 1 hour and a half. So it's outside, let's go and have a look. When I went back into the mall, there was an event happening. Malls always have some kind of activity during holidays. I found a higher step, sat down, and sang along with the singer on the stage. I also noticed that most people listening were couples or families. Very few were alone like me. But that's okay. I can stay as long as I want, and when I don't feel like listening anymore, I can just leave. No need to consider anyone else's feelings. One thing I love about this mall is that the facilities are really complete. There are decorations everywhere, and it's pet friendly too. Dogs can come inside with their owners. It feels welcoming. Before leaving for home, I walked into a big store with a wide variety of items. This is usually my favorite part of the mall. I bought a Sanrio building block toy and I wanted to get something for my cat too. I looked around for a while and finally picked out a little decorative collar for him. Then, since my room doesn't have blackout curtains, I bought myself a sleep mask. So I just came back to my home and removed my makeup. I took a shower and I got so tired because I really made so many steps today. So I decided to treat myself with a bowl of yogurt. Yeah, and blueberry inside. It tastes really nice, you have to try. And also a small bottle of Coca-Cola. Actually, I wonder, do you have this kind of small bottle one in your country? I think it's perfect for one person to drink. Okay, let's see what we will get in this blind box. What's this? Melody! Yeah, I love pretzel. So many bags on different parts. I plan to finish the building block toy today. I love buying myself small hands-on crafts as gifts because finishing them gives me such a strong sense of achievement. My cat suddenly jumped onto my lap. He's really heavy, 7 kilograms. But I never push him away. I enjoy this feeling of him depending on me. I put the pieces together bit by bit. In just 1 hour, I had finished a little flower basket made of blocks, with my melody sitting in the middle. It's so cute. Spending the evening alone, doing crafts with my own hands, this is my favorite thing. I placed the finished piece into my Hello Kitty display cabinet. My hobbies are slowly filling up that cabinet, and more importantly, they are slowly filling up my life. I turned around and my cat was rolling on the floor. I decided to try the new decorative collar on him. He's so well behaved. Whether I put accessories on him, cut his nails, or brush his fur, he never resists. The little pink collar looks perfect on him.
Dude, you're so pretty. Hey.
After all that, I decided it was time to sleep. I put on my Squidward sleep mask. Hope I have a good dream. You know, I went to that matchmaking corner today and saw so many parents worrying, hoping, trying so hard to find someone for their children. I understand that kind of love. But at the same time, I'm not afraid of being alone. I've learned to enjoy my own company, to treat myself well, to build a life that feels full even when it's just me. If you're alone too, I hope you don't see it as a problem to be solved. You can go to a Hotpot buffet by yourself, sing along to a song in the mall, buy yourself a little toy, and come home to cat who's waiting for you. That's not loneliness. That's a life you've built with your own hands. Wherever you are tonight, I hope you do something kind for yourself. And if you enjoyed coming alone, please don't forget to subscribe.